Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're totally tearing down a massive myth in the digital creator space. You know the one, the idea that millions of views automatically equals wealth. We're going to uncover exactly why so many creators go incredibly viral, rack up tons of views, but somehow stay entirely broke. And more importantly, we're going to look at how you can flip the script without waiting around for traditional monetization. You literally do not need to be sitting on the sidelines waiting for permission to earn.
We're kicking things off with a pretty harsh reality. This was actually brought to light by creators like Prince Asiyama and the super insightful Monetized with Chi. They point out something fascinating. It's not that the platform necessarily hates these creators. Nope. The hard truth is that a lot of folks just completely misunderstand the actual game of YouTube. They're basically playing by a set of rules that practically guarantees they'll be left empty-handed, no matter how talented or viral they get.
Which brings us to the ultimate question, the exact trap that catches so many beginners. Do you genuinely need 1,000 subscribers to start seeing a paycheck? Look, way too many creators act like they're practically married to YouTube, just sitting around patiently waiting for their partner to hand them an allowance. They pour all their blood, sweat, and tears into hitting this arbitrary subscriber milestone, entirely missing out on the revenue they could be generating from day one.
So let's dive into Section 1, the monetization myth. It's definitely time to rethink how we look at earnings.
Moving right along to Section 2, the AdSense problem, and our seriously flawed expectations.
All right, let me paint a picture for you. Straight from the data. Imagine your channel consistently brings in, say, 500 views a video. You put in the hours, you edit, you upload, and what is your grand reward? You might see a measly $1 from YouTube's AdSense platform. Think about it. If you're consistently getting 500 views and YouTube keeps handing you $1, automatically it means you are going to be broke. You just cannot survive on this metric. No way.
And you can really see how this problem scales up, or actually fails to scale. Looking at real data shared by Prince Asiyama, he had a highly successful video hit a massive 26,000 views, but because of lower RPMs, which is the rate advertisers actually pay in regions like Africa compared to the US, that video only yielded $13 directly from YouTube AdSense. Imagine getting 26,000 eyeballs on your hard work and walking away with $13. If you rely solely on this system, you're setting yourself up to fail.
Okay, Section 3, real money and the alternatives. Let's look at the actual solution. To actually succeed and break out of this broke creator cycle, you absolutely must offer alternative value. We're talking about things like digital products, direct services, coaching, affiliate marketing, and brand partnerships. This is where the real money lives, guys. The secret here is that you have to start treating AdSense as merely bonus money. It is not your primary salary.
Check this out. When we look back at that exact same 26,000 view video, the one that made a depressing $13 on AdSense, there's actually another half to the story. By simply promoting a single affiliate link to a site called creative.ai within that very same video, the creator generated $313. That completely dwarfs the platform payout. It's practically 24 times more than what YouTube provided, all from one single strategic link placement.
Now, what's really wild is what happens on a much smaller scale. You don't even need tens of thousands of views. Take a look at this video with just 2,500 views. Through AdSense, it made less than $5, around $3 actually. But because the creator placed an affiliate link, those 2,500 viewers generated $362 in affiliate revenue. This right here proves you absolutely do not need a massive audience to make a massive impact on your wallet. You just need a targeted audience and a link.
So the key takeaway here, and the major mindset shift you absolutely need to make today, is that platform payouts should only ever be viewed as the absolute baseline bonus. As the source material beautifully puts it, platform money should just be the drawer. That's a term for the little extra bonus sprinkled on top of the real money you've made from opening yourself up to new opportunities. Think about it. When the platform's algorithm shifts or your views dip, you won't panic if AdSense was only ever just your bonus money anyway.
Which brings us to Section 4, overcoming fear and learning to sell.
But here's the thing. Despite this glaring data staring us right in the face, a lot of creators still hesitate. They absolutely refuse to adopt these highly profitable strategies because of a very specific, deeply ingrained psychological roadblock, and that's fear. There's this cultural fear, which these creators point out, of appearing arrogant or just too salesy to your audience. Creators are literally terrified of the comment section. Their scared viewers will accuse them of liking money too much.
So to protect this humble image, they stop themselves from advertising their own services in their video descriptions or pinning offers in the comments. They are leaving real money on the table just to avoid a few negative opinions. It's crazy.
You have to completely shatter that mindset. There's a brilliant quote from the source material that hits the nail on the head. Money only comes to me when it's invited. You simply cannot sit back and wait for money to come running and fall into your lap. If you've got a course that genuinely helps a beginner or a service that improves people's lives, why on earth would you be scared to talk about it? You have to actively invite financial success by promoting your value, completely unapologetically, in your intros, your outros, and your descriptions.
All right, Section 5, the strategic creator niche. It is time to focus your content.
So, how do we actually execute this? Well, to protect yourself from those inevitable dips in viewership we talked about, you have to focus your channel tightly on a specific niche. If you make YouTube tutorials, stick to that. Don't suddenly throw random cooking vlogs into the mix. By staying hyper-targeted, you craft an audience that trusts your specific expertise. And once they trust you, that is exactly when you plug your affiliate and service links unapologetically. You're basically building an audience that actually wants to buy what you're selling.
Prince Asiyama is a perfect, real-time example of this strategy in action. He doesn't just preach this stuff, he practices it right in his videos. He uses his channel to openly and confidently sell his own $150 service alongside his DIY guides, which help other YouTubers reach their 4,000 watch hour goals. He identified his audience's exact pain point, created a targeted solution, and he pitches it directly to them without a second thought. That, my friends, is exactly how you build a real business on top of a channel.
As we wrap up this explainer today, I want to leave you with a vital concept to really chew on. Are you just sitting around waiting on YouTube to hand you a paycheck? Or are you actively building your own business? The data we looked at is crystal clear. 0 subscribers absolutely does not have to mean 0 money. So, if the old rules of YouTube monetization are officially dead, what unseen value are you currently sitting on right now that could entirely change your trajectory?